everyone, and welcome to the mid-match review of the first round of the playoffs for the 2025-2026 season. I'm joined live by Joel Gibson, and we have awards to go through. And everybody's excited come award time. You know what? Let's start with the matchups.
Yeah. I probably should have brought my phone.
That's all right. We'll start with the matchups here. We'll start with the champs matchup. No, we will start with the consolation bracket. Consolation bracket right now. The score is number 11, Steven. number 11, Steven versus number 10, Cody. Steven is winning 11-2. And Cody's number one pick, Dreams, are falling apart.
Man, it is not something we anticipated.
No.
I kind of thought that Cody was going to rock the consolation bracket.
Mm-hmm.
But Steven actually has something to play for, and that is at Cody's doing. So it's kind of the making of his own demise, right?
I know. He traded Steven his pick back, and now Steven has a chance to knock him out, moving what could have been two top picks, depending, because Jake, all that would have messed around. But there's a chance that Cody's pick is going to turn into a number 4 pick if he loses this matchup, or if he loses the next matchup.
Yeah.
So this is big. Cody's been really injured. Trae Young, a lot of people, and Steven has been relatively healthy, and he's getting healthier. He just got Hero back.
Yeah.
Man, it's rough because Cody also doesn't have a ton of free agency money either, and he's just in a hole. I mean, the spreads are big.
Yeah. He needs a big second half to pull this out.
A huge second half. I mean, we're talking 400-point spread.
Ooh.
It is brutal. So from what it looks like right now, and Steven's even throwing one triple-double, Cody might wind up with that number 4 spot, and then it's going to come down to Steven, and whoever is the winner of this next matchup, it's Jake, number 12, at number 9, Matt. Matt is still continuing to set his lineups. Jake has decided not to play anybody. So we talked about this a little bit last week.
Mm-hmm.
If Matt goes on and Matt beats Steven, Jake is going to have 2 first-round picks. So that's going to be a huge matchup between Matt and Steven, and Matt's not even fighting for himself.
Not 2 first-round picks.
2.
But potentially 2 of the top 2 picks in the draft.
The
right?
first 2 picks. Yes. Very important that I emphasize that. The top 2 picks.
That's if Matt were to go on to the championship and win it because Jake has Matt's pick.
Correct.
If Jake stays where he's currently at, where he had the second worst record in the league, he retains the second pick.
And Matt would win Jake that pick.
Yeah, which is interesting. And Matt did just lose Steph.
Yeah.
For probably the rest of this matchup.
Yeah, and so I don't know how motivated Matt is to cycle to try to win Jake a pick, but we'll get there when we get there.
Really, the question is will Steph be available next round?
Yep, to play Steven.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's definitely gonna be something. Yeah, I mean, that's it for the consolation bracket.
Yeah.
We'll move right into the 1 seed, Mr. Modest, playing the number 8 seed, Adam. It's 9-4. The spread has been okay. Modest has taken a fuck ton of injuries. I don't know if anybody's paying attention. Booker and Williams are back on the IR, which is where they started when the season started. It's kind of a weird full circle. But I'd like to say my ads on the wire have been sick. Which is keeping me in this matchup. And it's 9-4, and I was looking at it earlier, and I think I have enough of a spread that I can make it, but it's closer than everybody thinks, but he's still got to take 3 categories. And one of those categories is going to have to be points, and right now I have a 75-point lead. So it's one of those things that he has to have points. He hasn't been on the wire, and so I don't know if he's waiting till the last 7 days to double cycle. If he is, that's good strategy. I've been kind of adding the whole time. But I still have quite a few left. I have 10 ads left. So still plenty of gas left in the chamber for me. And so this one's close, but I think I'm still staying with myself here for sure.
Yeah, I'm staying true to my original pick as well. But I would plead with Adam, run the double cycle. Fuck this guy up. Shut him down. Shut him up.
I don't know if it'll happen this round. We'll wait and see how it goes. Next matchup is the number 2 matchup versus the number 7.
Hey-o.
Joel is losing and is going to continue to lose. He has 11 flags.
11 flags.
11 flags on his team right now. So I'm very confident that even without Shea, Doug is going to handle this pretty easily.
Well done, Doug. Thank you for AJ Mitchell.
Next matchup, we have the number 1 seed. Well, I was the 3 seed. We actually did champs match first. I apologize. It wasn't 1 versus 8. Sorry, that was one of the last years. You guys know after you win so many championships, you just get used to being the one and the best. So I apologize. Adam was the 6 seed. I was the 3 seed. Now we get into the number 1 seed, and it's Kyle taking care of Neiman. Kyle, a big kerfuffle today and yesterday, playing players over the cap. I had to remove his remaining free agency dollars, which I've done. He also is in the first year of the luxury tax, tier 1. He's only $1 over. Actually, he's now on the line of cap. So next year, it's going to be really important because if he goes up to $10 over the cap, it'll be tier 2 of his second year over the cap, and that'll be all of his free agency money. If he stays 1 to 10, it'll be $100 of his free agency money should he play anybody well over the cap. So he still has to play somebody while being over the cap, but it'll be the entire year. So you have to go an entire year under the cap for basically your tiers to reset, if that makes sense. So now Kyle has no more free agency dollars to work with. It's Neiman. I just don't think there's enough time, even if Neiman double cycles. Some categories are vaguely close, but I just don't see it happening.
He's just down too many of them. He's only got 2 in his favor.
Exactly. And so that's rough. The final matchup, the most interesting matchup, is the 5-4 matchup. Eric at CJ. Now, CJ also doesn't have any free agency dollars. Davis is out. McBride's out. Like, he's playing basically with 15 healthy players, and he can't cycle. We saw Eric on the wire today. Love that. CJ has to hate that.
Wish it was a better ad.
Yeah, Okoro's a bold choice, Cotton. Okoro's a bold choice. So let's hope it pays off for him. But even a modest cycle, even a modest cycle probably gets this done against CJ. It would be a crazy matchup if it were Kyle and CJ in the next round, because neither one of them have any free agency dollars, and it's just whoever's healthy gets it. And you almost feel a little bit bad for CJ in this situation, only because, like, if he had free agency money, it's right there. It's right there. He could have made his first championship, and he's been trying to do it for a long time. So I do feel bad for him, but I'm picking Eric to finish this out, especially if he's going to be on the wire.
Yeah, I'm picking Eric too, I think. But we know CJ won't go down without a fight.
Nope. He will be messaging in the messenger as much as he can. He'll be wishing Eric not to set his lineups.
He may not have any free agent money, but he can intimidate the shit out of Eric.
Yeah, he's going to intimidate him. Roar. All right, that's just a brief recap. Next weekend, it's so funny, when we shoot our video on Sunday, it'll be the night before Kelsey's supposed to have the C-section and the baby. So it'll be...
You're going to be busy.
It's going to be busy. Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? I can't wait, though. With that being said, let's get into these awards. You know, Joel, I think that we have a bunch of smart people in this league, Joel Gibson.
Do we?
I think we have a lot of
I
smart
don't know
people.
about that,
I
Cotton.
think we have a smart group of individuals here. One person that's not necessarily smart is Adam, who didn't turn in the bracket. His picks. He's the only one that didn't turn in his picks, which might have worked to some people's favor. We don't know. You know, a couple close matchups could have went either way.
He
But
called you dumb, Adam.
I did. I mean, don't. I even messaged him directly the ballot this morning. And I gave him 2 reminders this week too in the messenger. I don't know what else I can do. You know, everybody else got their brackets in after I yelled at everybody. Brackets, picks, ballots. I keep trying to say ballots and I'm saying brackets. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I believe for the second reigning year, Matt Hobert wins the twat. I think this is the second year in a row that he's won. I should have checked, but he's on quite the twat run, Matt Hobert is.
Wow. Just pacing.
Congratulations, Matt. And when I convince everybody to start doing a punishment in this league and the winner gets to pick the punishment, it's going to be a good time to win that twat award. I can agree. I think it's going to be fun. So that's definitely on the itinerary again this summer. If I could get some backing on it, that'd be great.
Can I propose one of the punishments?
You can propose a punishment.
I think if he goes on a 3-year run, he has to get twat tattooed on his penis.
Let's run that by the winner this year. Oh, we'll see. I mean,
vote, guys.
Vote. Get your votes in.
Yeah.
Comments. Comment down below. Subscribe. All right. The biggest letdown by a lot of people voted for this individual. Cody wins the biggest letdown. Oof. Yeah. You don't want that. I think last year, was it you that got biggest letdown? Who was biggest letdown?
I think I was biggest letdown last year.
I think it was Joel, yeah. So he's more than happy to pass that along to you, Cody. So congratulations on that one.
For historic reference, if you don't remember, he was in the championship this past year. And, you know, ever since he dropped Kyrie Irving, it's all gone downhill.
Oh, I have the winners from last year. I have them here. I wondered if I had them sitting down here. So I do have the winners from last year. And I was wrong. It was a tie for twat last year between Phil and Eric. Well, Phil and Eric's team. You'll remember Eric took over halfway, so Eric had to take it on the chin. Farrick, if you will. And the biggest letdown last year was a 3-way tie. Well, again, 2-way tie. Doug and Farrick. So, yeah, we're moving differently. I apologize that I didn't pull these out earlier.
We talked all that shit on Matt.
I know.
I was ready for it, too.
Well, we didn't win anything of note last year, except Matt was most improved last year. And now he's the twat. So that's a good one for you guys.
Nice.
Yeah, Cody wins biggest letdown, taking it from Doug and Eric. Most injured this year by a lot as well was Steven. I think that CJ was a pretty good runner-up here. But Steven had a lot of the votes. I thought about CJ, though, because he was really injured. But Steven had everyone injured, and he let us know about it.
I think I deserve an honorable mention there, too.
Yeah, Joel probably gets an honorable mention. Last year, most injured was CJ and Jake tied with 4 votes each.
Wow, lots of ties last year.
Lots of ties last year. This year was pretty lopsided, actually.
Yeah.
So it was cool. Last year's upset of the year was Joel over Cody. Unanimous, except for 1 vote.
Wow.
Modest over everyone. Oh, somebody wrote as the biggest upset last year. Me winning it all was an upset. So I don't know. I can't remember who that was, but that's rude. That's really rude. Oh no, it was you. It had to have been you, Joel, because you can't vote for yourself. And if there was only 1 vote that wasn't counted for upset of the year, you voted that every time I won was an upset of the year.
Damn it.
I
can't
found
believe
you
Why
out.
did I vote that?
I don't know.
I don't think I did.
It was unanimous except one vote. Modest over everyone.
What?
Yeah, and you
I would
voted.
never kiss ass like that. We need to go back to the votes.
This year was Kyle beating Modest. This one was very close as well, but it was the inverse. It was Modest beating Kyle. So was it Kyle ruining the streak, the almost 2.5-year streak of winning, or was it Modest ruining the undefeated season of Kyle? But the votes were in, and by 2 votes, I believe, Kyle over Modest won. So congratulations, Kyle, on winning Upset of the Year, despite being 15-1 and the number 1 seed. Somehow you got Upset of the Year as well. That's interesting.
Yeah, remember that smart comment you made at the beginning?
Hey, that's a questionable one, but it's got enough votes. Like, there were multiple people.
You're right. Smart people do make questionable decisions.
Right, and then the underdog last year, Neiman. This year, Mr. Doug Bateman. The underdog, Joel came up with that while we were tallying up the votes. So the underdog this year goes to Doug. Congratulations.
You're welcome, Doug.
The builder last year was Joel. This year, Kyle wins.
Gross.
Kyle, this is his second award this year. Gets the builder. Congratulations, Kyle. He's building over there. He's building something. Most improved last year, again, I said it was Matt. This year, Kyle again. Kyle with his 3rd win gets also most improved. I agree with this one. He was last place last year, and he was first place this year. There's no way to get any more improved than that, at least from a standing standpoint. So he definitely deserved that one. The next one is probably going to ruffle a few feathers here. We've got the reporter, and Kyle wins this one as well by 1 vote over Doug.
That's probably the closest it's ever been.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle keeps getting the reporter. I think Doug is the reporter myself, but hey, everybody else. It was a Kyle year, apparently.
It's that underdog factor.
It's that underdog factor. People just count him out. It's really sad. It's really sad. The number 2 seed this year, and people just counting him out. It's unbelievable. Now, for the 2 most important awards, I won Strategist, and Mr. Modest loves to win Strategist. It's not been unanimous. Last year, Cody won Strategist, as he was doing all of his building and whatnot. So, yeah, glad to have it back. I think I've only ever lost it once or twice. If it's twice, it's twice. No big deal. I've been here a lot.
How many trades did you make this year?
Barely any.
Yeah, I was just thinking about, what did you do to deserve this award, Commish?
What did I do?
This season.
Well, number 1, my strategy.
This is not me, I don't want to hear you fucking brag. You know what?
No.
Let's move on.
No. This is what I did.
I'm questioning your candidacy. Okay. I don't want a real answer.
Okay, you can question the candidacy. It's totally fine. I just like to protect myself a little bit. I did make a couple trades this year. I think 2, which is more than the one I made last season during the season. Now in the off seasons, I've made a few trades. But I'd also like to point out just setting myself up for greatness. This has all been one big strategy the last 5 years.
What trades did you make?
This year? I'd have to look them up.
That's all right. I'll be curious. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. I'll post my trades to everybody. But yeah, it's just been all one big strategy. You know what I mean? And sometimes it works out. Drafting Joker number 1 overall. Winning that prior season to get the number 1 pick. I've been strategizing for millennia at this point, okay? That's who I am. This award was built for me. It should be me. And I'm glad I won it again. Thank you all. I love you.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Shout out to second place for strategist, CJ Ross. CJ Ross got second place for strategist. He could have really shaken up the strategist award. What do I want to say? Who's had it the past few years, we'll say.
he did see that Embiid still has it.
Yes, he did.
We all gave up Embiid for dead, and CJ said, I'm buying.
Not I. And he bought Anthony Davis. You know, he's buying Anthony Davis. He bought Zion. He got Ja back and then traded him again.
He never stopped, believing in Kawhi.
Never, not one stop, never stop believing. That should be CJ's, instead of hope and pray, his team name should be Never Stop Believing. Just a thought. The next award it goes to the MVO, the most valuable, the best, the greatest owner of the regular season. And I talked about earlier, there were smart people in this league, Joel Gibson. Absolute smart people. And do you want to know why they're smart people?
Genetics?
No. It's definitely not nature, not nurture. Most valuable owner this year goes to Mr. Modest. Yes, again, for I think, fourth consecutive year. The 1 year Neiman won. I can't remember if that was 3 years ago or 4 years ago that Neiman won. But since then, I've not lost MVO. Only one vote for Cody last year, and that, I believe, again, was Joel Gibson, because he refuses to vote for me for anything. This was very close. Now, I wanted to point this out. I won with 6 votes. There were only 11 votes entered. Kyle got 4, and 1 was for Doug. Yeah, I mean, it was just clearly, it's just how you want to look at it, Kyle had a great year. I'm trying to be mildly humble here. Kyle had a great year. You could, I voted for Kyle, mainly because I couldn't vote for myself, but I voted for Kyle. I thought he had a great year. Yeah, but most valuable owner, maybe it just comes down to, following the rules, number one. He should have lost a vote for that treachery that he tried to pull off this week, that's for sure.
Penalty. Remove one of his awards.
Remove one of his 4 awards. He won the most awards for sure. So congratulations to all the winners. Continue to vote for me for strategist in the future as I break down and try to win a 6th championship next year. It'll be incredible.
I hope you don't.
I just hope that this is good luck for me as we move towards the championship in the second round. And I'm just having a lot of fun out here. I'm really just having a lot of fun out here. I appreciate every one of you. And, man, anything else, Joel? Just what a great day. What a great day.
It has been a fun day.
It has been a fun day. I'm just out here winning awards and trophies and...
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, it's just been so good. Next year, what I'm going to do for the award show is I'm going to pull all the previous winners, the track records, and we're going to figure out, who's been the longest reigning this and that. And it'll be a little bit more interesting. That's one thing that I don't like about fan tracks that ESPN did let us do. Remember, they let us give little clips or little ribbons or whatever that you could track them. But yeah, that's it. Good luck, everybody, the rest of the week. That's it.
That's it?
I think that's it. Next time you see me, I will be on the eve of we will be having the second child. So bear with me if I'm a little on edge. See you guys.
Bye.